Quick look at some business news now. And while Asian shares rose to record highs in early trading on Wednesday, the start of COVID-19 vaccinations and continued efforts to pass a stimulus package in the United States, some of the reasons behind positive investor sentiment. As you can see there in the latest figures, it's still pretty much green across the board. Hong Kong recovering from 2 days of losses, up almost 0.9%. The Nikkei in Tokyo and the Kospi in Seoul both up over 1%, and the Shanghai Composite, the only one of the main indexes there in the red, down almost 0.5 percentage point. Well, meanwhile, Australia is looking into making internet giants pay for news, getting the likes of Google and Facebook to negotiate payments for content from media outlets, local publishers and broadcasters that appear on their platforms. The goal is to protect independent journalism, a world first. Our correspondent in Sydney, Rochelle Harrison-Pless, tells us more.
The Australian government has thrown down the gauntlet to Google and Facebook this Wednesday, unveiling new legislation in Parliament that would force the internet giants to pay Australian media companies to feature news content on their platforms. Treasurer Josh Frydenberg says this media bargaining law is a world first and would level the playing field, as tech heavyweights have long been accused of profiting from the work of journalists without having to pay a cent for it. The platforms rake in billions of dollars selling online ad space against the attention paid to news content that they didn't produce. Currently, Google and Facebook command more than 80% of the Australian online advertising market. Well, this new code of conduct seeks to correct this power imbalance by having both parties hammer out a payment deal. If there's a deadlock after 3 months, they'll be forced into arbitration. This landmark legislation will set up both sides for a showdown, with Google and Facebook no doubt fearing similar laws and larger payouts in other countries.